Hey all, it's Matt, and I'm back with my predictions for night two of Wrestlemania, just as I promised. This should be an interesting night of wrestling, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, the first match of the night is supposed to be Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, who now apparently are known as the Pride, I guess like a pride of lions, versus the Final Testament in a Philadelphia street fight. This one, I see the Final Testament winning basically because they need a win. They need to build some kind of momentum. And this may unfortunately be Karrion Kross's last chance before probably getting released again. I can't figure it out for the life of me. Cross was awesome in NXT. He had some absolutely great matches there, and the atmosphere of his walkouts with Scarlett were just second to none. On the main roster, for some reason, he just has not been able to get himself over or really connect in any way. I'm not sure what the deal is, and I'm not sure the Final Testament is the solution, but we'll see. Like I said, I think the Final Testament will win here as they need it a lot more than Lashley and the Street Profits do. The next match is one I'm really looking forward to, and that's LA Knight, yeah, versus AJ Styles. The setup on this one has really been interesting with the sequences that they've done that were shot at Styles' house. Honestly, it reminded me a bit of a slightly less edgy version of Brian Pillman's loose cannon gimmick that he did with Stone Cold Steve Austin years ago. I think this is going to be a hard hitting affair. This one's hard to call, but I'm going to say LA Knight picks up the win after a lot of back and forth. AJ honestly is at the point in his career where he's done it all, has nothing left to prove, and can put people over without harming his legacy. And I see him doing that here. Again, not that LA Knight needs a lot of putting over, so to speak, because he is red hot right now. Next match is Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton for the US Championship. This one, honestly, I'm not hugely excited about. I'm just being honest. I respect Logan Paul for the work that he's put in, learning the craft, but Logan Paul is just not my cup of tea. I think Orton comes out of this with the US title after hitting an RKO on Owens while Paul is laid out or some such similar scenario. Anyway, Orton's going to come out of this one with the belt. The next match is Io Sky versus Bailey for the WWE Women's Championship. Sky is the champion currently. This has the potential to be a really good match as both of these women can go in the ring. I think Bailey's going to pick up the win here, and this will be the beginning of likely a short, maybe transitional run with the belt for Bailey. She's back to being a face, not the hugger babyface of the past, but definitely not a heel. So I think she'll get a nice little run, and then I'm not sure what's next for her after that. The next match is Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. Rollins currently holds the belt. And this is liable to be the match of the night. Both of these guys, as you know, are doing amazing work both in the ring and on the mic. That three-way promo with Punk, Rollins, and McIntyre a couple of weeks ago was just magic. CM Punk is on commentary here, and I think he'll involve himself in the match, which will lead to McIntyre getting the win and the title. Punk's motivation is he wants the belt on McIntyre so that he can come for him and it at SummerSlam. Whether that works out for him remains to be seen, because I have a feeling they may be looking to put Gunther in the same title picture. But the timing should work out for Punk to be cleared by SummerSlam, so who knows? Anything is possible in the WWE universe, after all. And the final match, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. And this is truly a difficult match to predict. Based on my night one prediction, I'm thinking this match will be conducted under bloodline rules, which means anything goes, which will lead to, presumably, a wild and violent match. So the deck will seemingly be stacked against Cody, but the anything goes stipulation presumably covers both combatants. So we could see cameos by other people who have had issues with the bloodline in the past, such as Sami Zayn or possibly even John Cena. I think the question of how the match pans out is whether they want Reigns at this point to break Hulk Hogan's record for title reign. I know Hogan is kind of persona non grata for WWE right now. So I could see them wanting Reigns to break Hogan's record for just as kind of a slap in the face. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Cody finishes the story here and wins the title. But at the same time, I wouldn't bet the farm on it. So those are my predictions, and I'll see you soon with more wrestling content.